Hello folks and welcome. We're going to learn how to create our first SMS text messaging campaign. This is the product that many of our customers use across a variety of industries to send out mass text or SMS messages to their customer base. We're going to go over how to create an account with CallFire. We're then going to go over how to create our first text messaging campaign. Next, we'll go over how to upload the list of numbers we want to send that text message to. And then lastly, we are going to understand the reporting and the analytics that CallFire provides. So from a high level, how does text messaging work with CallFire? In simple terms, you're going to type out your text message. You're limited to 160 characters. From there, you'll upload a list of mobile phone numbers that you'd like CallFire to send that message to. All of them must have opted in previously, and I'll go over that in about 5 minutes. And then you'll press a button to have those calls either go out, or text messages go out either now or at a determined and scheduled later date and time. So first I want to show you a screenshot to kind of explain how text messaging works, specifically with opt-in consent. So let's look at this screenshot over here. It says, ready to rock and pop. Text popgov to 313131 for a chance to win. Now let's focus on the word popgov and 313131. Popgov is what we would call a keyword. You can rent those from CallFire. Now, why is it important to rent a keyword, or why might you want to consider renting a keyword from CallFire? In the United States, according to the FTC, anytime that a business, really any entity, a not-for-profit, even a political group for that matter, and namely those folks are mostly exempt from the FTC laws, but in this case they're not, anytime that an entity, be it a nonprofit, a business, a religious group, or a school, wants to send a mass text message to anyone for that matter, business, consumer, doesn't matter quite frankly, using an automated to person or A to P system like CallFire, that business or that religious group or that not-for-profit must have some semblance or form of opt-in consent from the recipient prior to the delivery of that text message. If it is determined by the FTC that there was no opt-in consent, that's a $10,000 fine. So how do you go about getting that opt-in consent without pulling your hair out and without stressing? The easy way to do that is by renting a keyword and by telling folks to text that keyword that you've rented to our shortcode. So for example, let's say your keyword was Jacob and our shortcode was 67076. By telling folks to text Jacob to 67076, not only does that count as a form of opt-in consent, more importantly, that person's mobile phone number is added to a special list in your CallFire account, making it very easy to then send out a mass text message anytime you needed to do just that. So now that we understand the laws regarding text messaging and how keywords work, let's focus now on how to create our own account on CallFire. So from this page, we'll press the orange sign up for free button. And then in terms of how you can pay for our services, there's 2 ways to go. You can either go with the basic plan where you're just paying 5 cents for each text message sent and received, and $25 a month if you want to rent a keyword. Again, you're not required to do that. You can also send those text messages using a long code or a CallFire call tracking number. It's a 10-digit number that can serve as the caller ID when you send out those text messages. Not to disappoint anyone here, but you cannot use your own cell phone number or your own desk or landline number as the caller ID when sending out text messages. Your choices are either the CallFire shortcode or a long code that you would rent from us. Now, if you have an idea what your call volume is going to look like, it might make sense to sign up for a billing plan. They're nice because they allow you to set it and forget it. In other words, you subscribe to one of these billing plans and they're good for 30 days upon date of sign up, and you have 30 days to exhaust all of the minutes that are included in that billing plan. On day 31 or day 32, the billing plan resets, and then you're charged another $99, and then you have another than 30 days to use then those 2,800 minutes. You can switch between billing plans at any point during the month, and you'll just pay the difference between the price and the plans and whatever the delta is, or the differences between the number of minutes used in the current one and the number of minutes offered in the one you're upgrading to. We also have higher volume plans for you high roller folks who are out there watching this video, up to 1 million minutes. And again, if there's a billing plan here that you don't see that maybe looks interesting, you want to make us an offer, please feel free to call us and talk to our enterprise sales team. We'll be happy to work with you on that. So if I want to proceed with creating my account, I'll press the orange try it for free button, fill out this form over here. I can even sign in with my Facebook credentials or my Google credentials. Go ahead and press login, and when I do, I'll come to a page that looks like this. There we go. So because I'd like to create my first text message campaign, I can either take a tour, watch a walkthrough video, or read through some help documentation. I'll go ahead and press the send text button. When I do that, I'll come to a page like this. So when I send out my text messages, as I said before, I can either send them where the caller ID is going to be the CallFire shared short code 67076, or if I had rented a long code or a 10-digit number from CallFire, I could then use that phone number as the caller ID as well. So let's say that I work for an insurance agency, as my example in this video, and that I would like to remind all my policyholders to set their clocks 1 hour ahead for daylight savings time. So I'll just go ahead and copy and paste that text message in there. There it is, the characters fit. And I'll go ahead and press the next button. I could also add the default opt-out clause as well, just in case. That'd be a good idea. I'll press next. Now there are 5 ways to play when it comes to uploading phone numbers for this text messaging campaign. I can upload an Excel spreadsheet of phone numbers. I can choose from a list already added to CallFire. I can add a one-off contact. I could also, and this is probably the more popular one if you're going to be adding numbers via a keyword. In other words, you want to have CallFire send that text message to everyone who's opted in via a keyword. You'd press the filter option, and by doing that, CallFire can then extract all those mobile phone numbers who opted in via that keyword. Or you can just copy and paste from a text source. I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll call this DLS for daylight savings time. Go ahead and type in a number over here. I'll press submit. CallFire will then go through the phone number validation process. Go ahead and merge it with the existing contact. And I'll press I agree and press continue. Press complete upload. Excellent. So I know that my number was uploaded successfully because under description it says there's one number remaining, meaning there's one number that's eligible to receive that text message. I'll press next. Go ahead and give this a name. I'll call this Daylight Savings Time Broadcast, or DLS broadcast. I can add a label to the campaign, but I'm going to choose not to. I can set a schedule for the campaign so that it starts at a later date or time, or have it start immediately. I'll decline both of those. I'll just press finalize and start it manually. One other thing I wanted to show you in case you're interested in getting a keyword, what you can do is you can, hey, look at that, a message for us to buy a keyword. I can press buy a text keyword now. I can search for the keyword over here. Bear in mind that I'm not on a billing plan right now, but if I subscribe to one, I would only pay $20 a month. If you're not in a billing plan, the cost for that keyword is $25 per month. So I'll go ahead and go back because I really have no need for one. So if I wanted to start this campaign, I would go ahead and click the box and then press start. Now the campaign's running and I should get that text message shortly. Hey, there it is. I can go ahead and even reply to it as well. If you want to review those replies, you can go to your CallFire text message inbox. So go to my text inbox over here. Look at that. You can see the replies. Now, when you're sending these messages from our shared shortcode, bear in mind that the recipient only has about a 3-hour window to reply back to those messages. So if the messages you're sending are time sensitive, make sure you include something in that message saying if you choose to reply, please reply back, within a 3-hour window. So again, very cool thing here. And if I wanted to, I could even reply back and send another message to this person. Go back to the campaign dashboard and I press on the blue name of the campaign. There's a few other things I can view in the report. I go to text records. I can upload more numbers to this campaign. I go to visualize. I can see a heat map of where all my text messages have gone. I can upload more contacts to this campaign on the fly, change my settings on the fly, and I could also compose another text message as well. So that's all that I wanted to show you in today's webinar on how to create your first voice broadcast campaign. We always do enjoy, over here at CallFire, lighting a path for success for our customers. Should you have any further questions, there's a couple ways you can get a hold of us. You can always call us at that 877 number. You can always email us at support@callfire.com. We also offer some nice help documentation with written instructions and screenshots, should you be more of a visual learner. Or you can always chat with us Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, thanks for watching.